Hi, Gabby. How are you today?
Good, Carlos. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Uh, how long have you been with us?
It's been 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah,
And how do you feel today again?
great.
Okay. Why did you come to Flourish?
I've been dealing with chronic pain and different things going on in my system for my whole life. I'm 28, and I got online and tried to find a functional medicine. I've tried Western and didn't find relief. Had endoscopy, colonoscopy, surgeries, and I've never found a root cause for my bloating and my digestive issues and just my gut imbalances. So I got online and searched functional medicine and I found Flourish and I started reading reviews and I started reading the approach that they take and how it's you three, it's not just one doctor, and I was hooked. And after meeting with you all and the first appointment, bringing my husband with me, and just sitting down and feeling that level of care that I've never felt before from a practitioner, I knew it was where I needed to go. And so 6 months has flown by, but I've learned so much, and it's really cool because there's several times where I might try to hide what's going on or what I cheated on or whatnot, but when you've got three people that care so deeply that come together and talk after they meet with you, they find the root and they push you to be better, but they also give you the resources and the tools to do it and the encouragement on top of it. So I think if anything, it's shown me that I'm so much more in control of my health than I thought, and it's not up to them. They can give me the resources and they can, put those supplements and that knowledge in front of me, but it's up to me to make the change and then to be honest with them with what is working and what isn't, and then tweaking it from there. So I'm so grateful and I don't want to stop.
That's wonderful. It's been a joy working with you. The three of us speak highly of you. You're an amazing human being.
Thank you.
But I want to know, how has this program changed your life?
The several ways. For one, just knowing and understanding food, for one, differently than I've ever had before, and then on top of it, the mental side of it, and just knowing who I am and what I am in charge of in my own body. I've never felt more in control of my own body, and I think you three have gotten me there, and I'm still getting there, but I'm excited to just see where it goes because I didn't have that before. I was searching for answers and a pill to make it all better or something, and not understanding that I can feel things and that I'm fully in control.
That's awesome to hear. Do you understand that the journey has just begun?
Yes.
Even you feel so much better.
Yeah.
Do you also understand that we are here for you
Yes.
for the long run?
100%. I don't think that this is you sign up, you're done on the day you're done. I mean, you guys show me you care every time I talk with each one of you, and I've never had this kind of care before in my life. So.
Well, on our side, we've seen your transformation and how much you have grown from every, point of view. It is fantastic to see you smiling and feeling better in every aspect of your life. We're so proud of you.
Thank you.
And we can't wait to see the next 6 months. I mean, because we'll be in touch, and this
Bring
is
the kids in.
yeah, you go. This is a lifestyle approach. It's for life.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you, Gabby.
Thank you, guys.
We love having you here, and we're so proud of working with you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gabby. Appreciate it.
Okay, so thank you so much for coming in here. Really appreciate you coming in to give us a testimonial. So first of all, Kara, I wanted to start off by asking, how long have you been seeing us?
I think it's been like close to 2 months now, like month and a half, 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
And before you came in to start working with us, tell us a little bit about how you were feeling, some of your symptoms, some of your health issues, and how that was impacting your life.
Not good. I had insulin resistance, lots of depression, lots of anxiety, overweight, constant bloating, lots of GI issues. So yeah,
Okay.
all of that.
So how has tell us a little bit about some changes you've noticed, I guess, then since starting our program.
Well, I've already lost like 13 pounds of inflammation, which is awesome. Which is so cool. I have so much more energy. I really have not experienced any depression or anxiety symptoms.
Wow.
Just overall, I feel 10 times better, and I never imagined I could feel like this.
Oh my gosh, that's great. And so quickly too,
So
because you're putting in the hard work. That's amazing.
It's so worth it.
Good. So tell us a little bit about the support that you've gotten as far as help along the way in our program.
Well, you, Carlos, Katrina, you guys are all just incredible. You guys are amazing human beings. I've received so much support from you guys. I've never had this much support in a journey like this before, so it helps so much, and I'm just so thankful for all of you guys.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
We're so thankful for you and like for all of the hard work you're putting into it because you're doing the work. So so that's exciting. Great. Anything else that you want to share before we close this?
I was actually just telling Katrina, I was like, it's crazy. It's not crazy, but it's crazy that, eating real whole foods and just, focusing on the nutrients and everything is what makes me feel like this, because as a society, like, we don't have that, and it shouldn't be that hard, and it's not that hard, like, once you make that change. And so to just be eating real whole foods and to be feeling like this, I'm like, it makes so much sense.
Wow.
It makes so much sense.
That's I mean, such a simple thing, but it's
and people don't think of it as simple, but it is so simple.
It is,
Yeah.
and it's the opposite of what everyone else is doing, so that's what makes it hard. But you're really putting in the good work and noticing the benefits. So that's exciting. Well, I'm very proud of you,
Thank
and
you.
so excited that we still get to work with you for the next 4 months because you're going to continue to see lots of positive changes. So thanks, Kara.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely, thank you.
That was all right, so thank you both for being here and for offering to do a testimonial about our program. I'm just going to let you speak to your experience.
Well, we started the program just a shade about 3 months ago, and it's been really good. Speaking specifically for myself, I had a lot of issues with just knowing what to eat, how to eat, when to eat, things like that, and always living on the IT style diet where it was like, eating sugary foods and getting fast foods and things like that. Little did I know these things were not doing my body very good at all. But fortunately, with the introduction to this program, my wife's got me turned on to it. She's had autoimmune issues for years, and we're kind of getting to a point where we didn't know where to turn or what to do. Regular Western medicine wasn't cutting it, so to speak. So this was kind of like a last-ditch effort, to be honest with you, to really get healthy or to find out what the problem was. I mean, obviously, we know that we can't fix what we don't know is wrong. So I think that's the biggest part of the program, is discovering that certain habits aren't working, and certain foods and lifestyle is they're not helping. And I think that's the biggest part of the program, is learning the lifestyle change, being able to understand how your body works. And that's what's great about this program, is they specifically get into the nitty-gritty of each individual person, and tailoring the program to that person's specific health needs has been enormous help for me.
I've been on a 14-year health journey, diagnosed 14 years ago with an autoimmune condition. And so immediately I go into research mode, and I did a ton of research on autoimmune conditions and ways to naturally heal myself. And I've done well over the 14 years. This journey has been a long one, but in recent years, I've noticed that additional autoimmune conditions have crept up, which is common. And rather than trying to play whack-a-mole with the different conditions that I've had by going to regular doctors and either them saying that I'm normal or that there's really nothing they can do for me except to put me on medications, I really wanted to seek a different path. So I feel like I've always been rather good with my diet, but I haven't necessarily had all the pieces of the puzzle in place in order to get my health in an area where I'm thriving. And Flourish has helped me do that. And so I feel extremely grateful for the journey that I've been on and where I am now. Even 3 months into this program, I can't even tell you the health benefits that I am receiving by doing this program. Even though I did have a generally good diet, I recognize that my stress level is too high, and that even healthy things that I was eating aren't necessarily healthy for my body, or just trying to figure out what my body actually thrives on and what it doesn't. It was an enormous help going through all of the different tests that I've done with Katrina to find out internally what's actually going on in my body. These are tests that not all of them, but a lot of them I have requested from regular doctors, and I've gotten nowhere with that. They've always told me that it's not necessary, or that insurance won't pay for it, or whatever the excuse is. I never was able to receive the big picture on what is happening internally. And honestly, I feel like if you don't know what's happening internally, you can't fix it externally. So once you have all of the diagnostic tools to figure out what's going on the inside of your body, then that accompanied with the diet, the supplements, the coaching, a nutrition change, eliminations, and then reintroductions, all of these things have now taught me how to actually listen to my body way better than I used to. And I can tell when I don't like when my body doesn't like something, I can tell immediately that it's not going to be something that I should be putting in my body. And honestly, I think too, in this journey, doing it with Matt has been wonderful, because 14 years of me trying to do this on my own, try out different things, try to make different meals, while I'm still making something different for my husband and for my 2 boys. It's been incredibly helpful for us to be on this journey together. Not only because we have eaten a lot of similar foods now, which is wonderful, and we've introduced ourselves and our boys to new foods, which has been wonderful, but I think too, the benefit of having a partner doing this with you is that we're walking side by side in the journey, and we can actually help keep each other accountable, which is huge. There are days when you just don't want to do it. Like, you just want to eat like everybody else. You just want to do what everybody else does. It's not going to be good for your body, but I think doing this together, we're accountable. Like, when we have those low points, we can lift each other up. We can encourage each other. It's been good too, because we get to celebrate the wins together, and we both have had lots of wins on this program. And honestly, we have figured out that this lifestyle change has honestly given us our lives back. Like, in so many ways, there have been years where, for the different issues that Matt has and that I have, we have come to a point where it's just living life. It's just work, come home, do the normal things you do with a family, but not celebrating, not enjoying, not going out, not taking vacations without worry, just for all of the things that come, the anxieties that come with all of the issues that you have with your health. And when you don't feel well, or that you could have reactions to things, it really limits you, not only physically, but mentally, from wanting to do life. And so I feel like even in 3 months, we have a lot of life back. And it's been really, really good.
It's been fantastic, because I've discovered I've been relatively healthy all my life, but with the new knowledge that I've gotten with better eating, being true to the program, and I won't lie, it's work, and it is a lifestyle change, and you can't be afraid of a lifestyle change. We all need it. It's good for us. And the more we come to grips with the fact that we're not healthy doing just what we've always done, because as I've heard said, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always have what you've always had. And that kind of thing sticks in my mind. And what better way to do a program like this than with your husband or your wife, or your partner? But it's just so much more satisfactory when, like my wife said, you can share the successes, and you can kind of trudge and kind of go over some of the failures or the misses, because there's going to be those. But what's nice is you're not going to beat yourself up over it. You're just going to pick yourself up, fix what you goofed up on, because it's okay. We're all human. We all do that. But what's good about it is feeling good physically is helping me feel so much better mentally. I struggled with anxiety for many years, and to a point where I didn't want to travel. I didn't want to go anywhere because I was so afraid of what? I don't know. That's what I was afraid of. It was just the unknown, the uncertainty, not being in control. But with this diet change, little did I know that the gut plays such a major role in every aspect of your physical being that it begins to affect your mental welfare and being. And just by these few months that I've been on this program, my anxiety levels have dropped tremendously to where I don't feel like I have to worry about where I'm at or what I'm doing or circumstantial things. It's just silly now to me as an afterthought. It's like, why was I so worried about so many of these different things? Because I didn't realize that my gut was playing such a huge, heavy role. It seems like such a minor thing. We think it's our brain or our feelings and things like that, but it really all comes down to our gut. It takes in all the nutrients and it spreads it throughout the entire body, and all of those things affect us mentally and physically. I didn't know that until I started this program, and that's one of the biggest benefits rather that I've gotten from this program is the education and getting to understand how all of these things work and how all of these things work in concert with our regular systems, all systems. So that's been one of the biggest takeaways for me, is just being educated and understanding my own body and what ticks my body off and what makes my body happy. And that's the health and nutrition, and it's simple stuff. What I love about this program as well is you're not taking things away and never getting them back. You're just learning to take those bad things out and replace them with good things. I've always loved vegetables and fruits, but I didn't realize how much they affected me if I didn't eat them enough. And armed with that knowledge through the nutritional side of it and the supplemental side of it, and then with the coaching side of it that these three folks here provide, it's been uplifting mentally, physically, to a point where I'm so much happier. I have better energy levels. I've lost weight where I didn't think I didn't know I need to lose weight, and now it's being replaced with healthy fruits, vegetables, and things. And I know it kind of sounds like a PSA from a Saturday morning special, but that being said, I don't like to push a thing unless I fully 100% believe in it, and I do, and it's worked. And I feel I came in as a skeptic, thinking that this is going to be snake oil, and that this was just going to be a get-rich-quick scheme, and I'm not going to get any benefit out of it. But I found that literally within the first week to 2 weeks, I felt an instant change. And that's because I've stuck to the program. The dietary stuff alone was a huge turning point for me. And not to sound cliche, but it was a game changer for me. And seeing those instant results, and obviously, as they say, results will vary. But for me, seeing those instant results encouraged me even more to stick with the program and to stick with the supplements and all of the literature and the information that we get. Because I'm not a person that likes to read and study and things, unlike my wife, but honestly, it's been encouraging for me to go through the study and the videos and literature, etc., just to really understand what I've been missing out on and what I've been lacking in the information in the past. So it's been an enormous help for me. And to do it again with my wife has been fantastic because, as she said, it keeps me honest. It keeps me on the straight and narrow, and it helps me, to be honest with, for me, remembering when to take my supplements and which supplements to take. Sometimes it's different for everybody. Somebody is going to write them on Post-it notes. Somebody's going to write it on the refrigerator whiteboard. Me, I literally write it on the supplement bottles. Take 2 of these a day, or take 4 of these, or whatever the need is. But it's helped me. You'll find a way. We'll all find a way in our own different ways. Everybody does everything differently. But this is an encouragement to you out there. Hey, it works. It's awesome. It's been amazing, and it's been a life changer for both of us.
That's the biggest takeaway for me, honestly, is that if you have ever struggled with gastrointestinal issues and that has affected you to the point where you either don't go places or you plan everything around the trips you have to take so that you're not eating and having any reactions or issues, I mean, that kills life. So if you have ever struggled with that, to come here and to find out internally what's actually going on with your body, and then to be given the tools externally to fix the issues, you get your life back. And to me, that honestly is worth every dollar we've invested in this program.
Awesome.
And it's not just like there's weight loss, which is glorious,
Well, that's a fringe benefit, right?
but it teaches you to keep it off.
Yeah.
And for me, I've had chronic cough that I didn't know what the cause was. And I want to share this bit because I know there's a lot of folks out there that have this chronic cough and it's just always there, and it's allergies, or no, it's just the way I ate, and my body and just everything internally was not good. So you kind of have to get rid of the old and get rid of the stuff that's bad and not the bad bacteria and the bad eating and lifestyle, and replace it with good stuff. And this is coming from a guy who's had this chronic cough for the better part of 25 years. I don't have that chronic cough as much as I used to. I barely cough at all. And it's been fantastic. My energy levels are up. I'm playing sports with my kids, which before I was gasping for air, and I've got chronic inflammation in my back. And it's very much gone away. It's not completely gone for other reasons, but as far as having achy pains in my joints and in my back and in my knees and things, those are going away. I'm still halfway through my program, and we're still on the road. We're still on a journey, and it doesn't stop after our 6 months is done. It continues to go, and that's the dedication that you have to have with this program, is you have to want this. You can't just do it and expect changes and not put in the work. It's work. Some of us, it's going to be hard work. Some of us, it's going to be a little easier. Take it into consideration. Is it worth it? Absolutely. Because the money I'm spending, being very frank, with this program beats the amount of money I would be spending in medical costs and medications and placating the issues and taking care of symptoms when I need to get to the core root of the issue. And that's what we've done. And I'm here to tell you, it's been fantastic. So do it for yourselves, for your loved ones. Elongate your life. It's not a bottle that you rub and the genie comes out and gives you your wishes. It's just something we can control. I highly encourage you to do it. It's worth it.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much, because we have really enjoyed working with you, and I love that you're only halfway through the program. We still have 3 more months with you to continue on this health journey, and you guys, I love the fact that you said you've gotten your life back. To us, that means everything. That's what we want for every client that we see. So thank you too for putting in the hard work, for being a team together and making these changes, because we feel very privileged to be able to work with people who are motivated and who are noticing the benefits.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks very
Thank you
much.
guys. Oh,